Ladies and gentlemen, the first game with the Fuso. Let's see what happens. Your citadel has been hit, sir. I shall take that so kindly. You gotta watch out for these icebergs, you know. They're very dangerous. And it looks like he will evade that. Man, everyone was shooting at him. Look how sexy the Cleveland is, though, with all those turrets. Basically, but just chilling right now because this is a big, big game. There's tier 8s running around. We've got Amagis in here. We've got Nagatos in here. I just got my Fuso. This is my first game in the Fuso.
Our team has taken the
lead. Is he
lead.
hiding? Yeah, he's hiding. That's smart, man. There's the Nagato. We're going to have to start moving momentarily. Wish you could shoot through the iceberg. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's see. We'll support this Nagato and this Congo. So I think it would be wise to start turning my turrets. Because these guys take, I'm pretty sure it's like 50 seconds. We've got 6 turrets. Look at that. 2 in the rear portion, 2 in the front, and 2 in the middle. It's a pretty interesting setup. It's got 6 turrets, but I think the Agincourt, maybe? Did it have 8 turrets of 2? HMS Agincourt? I'm not really sure. There's a British ship, though, like an old, you know, pre-World War I that just had a lot. So it's Nagato, Congo, and Fuso. No, we need to turn them around. Versus that Nagato. Should we launch our scout plane? No, there's 2 scout planes in the area. I don't really know what they do right now. I mean, obviously they scout, but like, at what range are they effective? Like, right now, I don't think it'd be the most effective use. We're gonna want some hits on Mr. Nagato. Domo arigato, Mr. Nagato.
Our team has taken the lead.
And, where's our shells at? Got 1 hit for 267. Yeah! That is about tilly squat. But I am enjoying the Fuso so far. Alright. Up to speed, sir. We need to carpe la initiative. Seize the initiative. That Cleveland must have got wrecked. See, his problem was he ran into an iceberg, which allowed a lot of us to shoot him up. I think the max speed on the Fuso is 25 knots. The Congo, which is fast battleship, has, what is it? Let's see how those go. I think it's 29 knots. Looks good. Gonna have to keep adjusting though, because we're firing behind him. He is maneuvering just enough to be difficult. Isn't that silly? Look at these guys just sailing through, man. No hits on that round, clearly. Come on, baby. But look how, I'm just, is that really how they fired in real life? You know what I mean? That inaccurately? Got 1 hit. Not sure how much damage. We have 7 hits, 1 Citadel shot so far. Mr. Fuso in the first game with his 6-turreted beast. Now, I would love to run into a Cleveland right now. You know, we're within close range. Neither of us are going to miss, and we each get 1 salvo. Mr. Cleveland with all your guns. Oh, scheisse. I've got lots of guns, too. Incoming! So we are going to have to start maneuvering. Gosh, this game is just so fun. Aha! Cleveland sighted. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh shit, we're gonna miss our opportunity. Fired anyway. It was foolish, but we might get 1 hit off it. Nope. Oh yeah, 4 hits. 8,000 damage. We'll take it, see? Believe in the snapshots. Believe. Oh, I could have waited actually. Believe in the snapshots, but also take the best shot. You know, do a little bit of processing. You have to process a lot of information in this game. It's one of the challenges of it. I'm literally sailing through a field of icebergs right now. I'm gonna slow down, I think. And then hopefully get some shots on Mr. Nagato. Domo arigato, mister. Fire one for the fun of it. We got 6 turrets. Following Mr. Fast Battleship Congo, the burning love himself. We've lost a lot of our little ships. We have local superiority on this side. Aha! This is who I want to fight. Got a little bit of time. Alright. We're hoping for the best right there. Now we gotta start steering. Got 3 more hits on him. Look at that, guys. Damn, like, that Cleveland, man. I am his nemesis right now. And it feels great. It's kind of difficult to see where I'm going on the minimap. Because everything's white. My ship's white. The icebergs are white. The line in which it indicates which direction I'm going is white. Mr. Congo. Oh, way too in front. Oh, what a shame. Still got 3 hits, but the damage was poop. We blew a very good opportunity right there. But
Our team has taken
we're
the
gonna have
lead.
more. And we got 6 turrets. So we're gonna navigate around these icebergs. We gotta find a way to pop out. We have 3 out of 4 cap points. So that is fantastic. If we can pull out a victory on my first game in a Fuso, it bodes well for the Empire. Now we're gonna start hard to port. Gonna get back up to full speed. Why not launch the scout plane now? We're in enemy territory. Mr. Cleveland's coming out to play.
Scout airborne.
Oh, you're gonna have a bad time, friend. Come on, let's kill Mr. Cleveland. Mr. Cleveland? Oh my tits, we missed. What a shame. What a sham. What a shamey sham. He's not even gonna last. He's got 3,000 health. Mr. Nagato here is gonna rearm prior. Look at that guy. I think that's the... We can't miss this one. Oh man, he's done. If we get this... Oh, second volley. Yeah, we got it. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to enjoy the Fuso. Quite frankly, it is a magnificent ship. Now it's time to take out my big brother, Nagato. You have brought dishonor to our family. You must be taken killed. It's like, dude, that's not even what he would say. I think Japanese culture is amazing. Like samurai culture. They have awesome accents too. It's just like, come on, man. And you got great food. Get the pew pew pew, friend. 134 damage. Oh, there we go. 4,000 damage. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if he does decide to shoot me, he's got what? 4 turrets? 5 turrets? Now, hopefully, I'm not like cutting off a friend. No, I'm leading the charge, but I feel good about it. Now, is he gonna pop up here? Is the question, or is he gonna go the long way? I think he is gonna pop up here. This is fantastic. Shot down a plane. Not doing salvo fire. Purposefully. We did catch fire. Come on. Hit him. Dang it. We have so much health. I want to kill this guy so badly. Oh, we assisted in it though. And the game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the first game in the Fuso. 6 turrets of goodness. Let's see how we did overall score-wise. Because we were... That's just silly. Mr. Tier 6 Battleship in a game against Tier 8s. Look at this. An Amagi, a Pensacola, another Amagi, Nagato, Miyoko. Lots of ships that I cannot wait to unlock. Poor Cleveland didn't have a good run. One of these Clevelands. I think his name was Target, actually, the one that we targeted and killed. But he did get a kill, you know, if that was, in fact, the one we massacred. Let's check out the detailed report. 36 hits. Not a whole lot of hits, but pretty good damage, 68,000. We shot down a scout plane. Didn't want him peeking in. We had one shot to the Citadel. Generally, I like to get at least one, but the more the merrier, because that's actually one of the skills I'm really trying to develop right now in World of Warships, is hitting the Citadel. That's why I do spend most of my time firing armor-piercing rounds as opposed to firing HE rounds. Generally, you're going to get more, especially with a battleship. In certain classes of ships, like if I'm firing at a destroyer, you're going to overpen. But in most cases, like if I'm firing at a destroyer at range, I consider that a futile engagement, right? It's not really something, and I'm going to show you an example real soon, rather, of like kind of why I prefer right now to concentrate on armor-piercing rounds. Now, there are certain situations lately that I've really realized the folly of my ways of just sticking to armor-piercing, and specifically when dealing with carriers. Carriers, I will almost always switch to HE. But even destroyers, cruisers, I'm going to fire AP. If a destroyer's in close, one good salvo, one good connection with AP, if you hit the Citadel, you're going to knock him out. It's just going to be over. Especially with like, you know, like let's check this out. Did we get enough? Oh, we just got enough. Research. And I've also, right now I'm retraining this Admiral. I've been kind of silly and just like dismissing my admirals after like they've gotten so much experience. If I did this from the beginning, this guy's tech tree, or you know, his skill tree, would probably be at the level 4s right now. But right now they're orange because he's currently retraining. You can see he's about 210 points away. So one game, I did the whole like spend 200,000 silver, I guess it was. I think, don't quote me on it, to have it half done. So you can see like one good game and the Admiral's almost fully ready to go. But, you know, basically learning the ins and outs of this game. So that come open beta, we're going to be the lead ship of the line. But, yeah, I cannot wait to get the Nagato and the Amagi because I'm a huge fan, diehard fan of the Destroyerman book series. If you haven't checked it out, just Google search that or Amazon search it and just read like what it's about. It's ridiculously awesome. Gets your imagination going. So let's check the modules. We just got basically a lot more anti-aircraft mounts for a total of 48, from 20 to 48. Jeez, this thing can now truly defend itself against enemy air power. And next thing we want to do is wow, that actually increases the amount of time it takes to turn the turrets. That's kind of interesting. But the rate of fire goes up by 0.1. I wonder what the trade-off is and if that's really worth it. I might honestly take the traverse time, but who knows. Anyway, so I'm going to show a quick example of why I'm practicing with AP. Like, it's a decision that I've made, and there are certain times when it really comes and kicks you in the butt. There are other times when it really, it's a high risk, high reward way of playing, and that's usually how I play in general. So let's see a pretty good example of why I decided to stick with AP, most cases. Alright, so right now I'm in my Kuma. This cruiser has a lot of guns. Cruisers generally have a much higher reload rate than battleships, right? So I understand that I have many opportunities. I see an enemy Kuma popping up. Now, my ship is armed with torpedoes, so I decided to fire them off because I'm fully expecting to get him with torpedoes. But he's within a very short range, and so I fire my first salvo. 2 Citadel shots out of 3 target hits, right there. Second salvo. We're critically damaged and some more Citadel shots. Final salvo before that torpedo gets there. 5 more hits to the Citadel and I knock him out. So 7 shots, 7 Citadel hits, 1 critically damaged on the turret because I basically fired right underneath the turret. Now obviously that was a special case because he was, you know, what would you say? He was close. He was close range, right? And I'm firing at this carrier from distance, so I should be switching to HE because you want HE to basically light the carrier on fire. So this is a good example of why I predominantly fire AP and why I should switch over to HE in certain situations, specifically dealing with carriers. So that is kind of why I'm primarily firing armor-piercing rounds. Now against carriers, I'm going to switch over. So this is kind of a bad, this is what not to do, right? But I love armor-piercing rounds because of their ability of when you hit the Citadel. Look how just beautiful that was. Look how just beautiful the cinematics, in-game cinematics are, right? Or in-game effects, whatever. So that's kind of why I'm firing armor-piercing rounds, because I want Citadel shots. I want critical damage, and not just like from fire. Fire is great, and it's really good. But if I'm in a battleship, I'm almost never switching to HE. Because if a destroyer's close, or if a destroyer or a cruiser are close, I'm gonna just unleash a salvo on them, and I should be able to knock them out within 1-2 salvos. You know, destroyers, all they really need is 2 to 3 hits, if that, and cruisers don't take too much more if they're close. If they're at range, I'm not gonna fire at a destroyer, because that is a fool's errand. So let's start a discussion. You know, an educated, informed, like, accepting discussion. Because I get a lot of comments, you guys like, Baron, why aren't you firing HE? You know, what are you doing, right? Because, like, you hear this guy or that guy saying, oh, well, if it's a destroyer, you always use HE. And if it's a cruiser and you're in a battleship, you always use HE. If it's a carrier, I think you may almost always want to use HE. But I think if you're in something small, switch back and forth is not a bad idea. So that's kind of an explanation, because I get a lot of comments from you guys like, why aren't you firing? Oh, look at this, the Illuminati's coming. This is why this replay was cut off, because I have this driver issue. But anyway, before the Illuminati gets here and just ruins everything, you know, I just wanted to kind of go over like why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I'm trying to really work on a specific skill, because I think it's one of the most important ones to develop within this game, and that is aiming for and hitting the citadel of an enemy ship. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank y'all for watching. Make sure to pull the trigger on the like button. Please let me know what you'd like to see me play next. What ship class? I can't necessarily do a specific ship, but I could definitely do a ship class. So respond to my comments in the comment section below, and let's see what happens next. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you soon.